Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We are in a war with Russia, and we are getting some of that sweet, sweet British money for that. And hopefully that is going to... Oh, there is a peace deal. It's a white peace. Britain's not going to get anything. We're not going to get anything either. I'm not going to get anything either way, and both of them want it, so I'm going to say okay. And, yeah, because I get the cash either way. So it's not, no loss for me if we don't win. Win-win. Let's see how Brazil's doing. Let me see. Brazil's Liberty Desire is pretty low. It's currently 39 and going down at a rate of 0.10 per week. So that's like 5 per year. So it's going to be a few more years before we get them down to... It's probably going to be more like 5 years before we get them down to below 25. But that's just because we need to decrease the... There's a scaling rate change from if the Liberty Desire is particularly low or high. Like, it's pretty hard to get above 75 or below 25. And that's what this line item here is about. So that's what's going on with Brazil. We should probably be able to continue to support them. Alright. To continue to support them and to continue to grow their economy as we go along. Although I don't want to grow their economy too much, because the economy is part of what gives you prestige, and I don't want their prestige to get too high, because I don't want it to get to the point where I can't keep them as a puppet, like happened with Ethiopia earlier in the game. Ooh, there is trench works. So, let's quickly... let's hit the upgrade all units button. And then I'm going to change up my mobilization methods because I'm going to start using field hospitals. Which is going to be a little bit more expensive than what we've been doing, but it's still going to be worth. So let me see. My total construction capacity is about 260,000 per week. So I will be in the negative if I start building. But on the other hand, my debt is pretty low, so I could probably afford it. I am draining my investment pool, and if I continue to... I think I'm going to go till I'm out of debt. Because it's only going to be a few more weeks now. It's only going to be about half a year before I'm building again. Let's see, Spain's going after Java, looking for a regime change. Hey, Spain, what do you give me? Could get war reps. What can I conquer? Oh, nothing I... Ooh, actually. Wait. Does Java hold... No, this is Bali. I should take Bali. I'm holding... The Sunda Isles are part of... Yeah. So if I hit the conquer button... 11.3 infamy. Let me see. Siam is likely to step in. A lot of countries could step in, but I don't think any of them will. Huh. It's interesting. So I could unite the whole of the Sunda Isles. Let me see. I really haven't been developing the Sunda Isles that much. There's not a lot here that I've been working at. So we'll see. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let me see. You're going for... no one seems really interested in stepping in here. And Java has an Wow! That's a heck of an economy. I could get some real money going for war reparations here. Hey, Spain! Let's, let me make some money. Let me make some money helping you out. Ooh, North German Federation sides with Java. That's not ideal. Ooh, don't like that. Did not think that was going to happen. What do you have against me, Germany? Oh, cripes, they're a call ally. Oh, heck. I should have checked the thing. They got to guarantee independence. It's going to make Spain real salty if I bail now. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm going to mobilize. We got a front. I don't have a front in Seox. Oh, right, because they don't join. Only I joined. So we'll send the Ejército Portugués over here. Can I put this military anywhere? Yes, I can put them in Brunei. And I'm going to put my fleet up here in the Bay of Biscay. Let me see, does North German Federation have an actual navy? Not really. So I think as long as I keep those units there, they'll be fine. We will mobilize the Army of East Africa. I think Spain's going to do an invasion, so as long as I put an army in the area, it'll be fine. Oh, interesting. What front is this? Schleswig-Holstein. You're a puppet of Spain. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so Spain's putting a huge army over here. Wait, did Austria-Hungary join our side? No, this is just all me and Spain. Gorsh. Let me see. Does Spain have... Spain backs down. Okay, never mind. Cool. I don't need to worry about it. Neat. So, anyway, what was I doing? I was going after Bali. So, defensive pact with Siam, good relations with Netherlands and Great Qing, truce with Great Britain. So I can't bring Great Britain in on this. And rivalry with Lanfang. But again, I'm not afraid of Siam, but I don't think... anyone's going to step in here except for Siam. China seems incredibly unlikely to. Yeah, I don't think any of these countries is going to step in. All right, let's do this thing. All right, there are unfortunately a lot of fronts. So I need to mobilize multiple armies and put them on the various fronts. Let's go ahead and remobilize you. We'll put you on this other front, and hopefully holding one front on each of these islands. And then you will go over here. Again, hopefully one front on each of these islands will allow us to do everything we wish to do. I have two countries I could theoretically sway, Bengal and Spain. So we'll see how things go. But I don't think I want to sway anyone, really. I feel like I can win this. The play for power. Francisco Javier de Anxos, leader of the petite bourgeoisie, has made a remarkable play for power in the capital in order to secure a spot for the petite bourgeoisie in the government. However, it's not entirely clear if they should be rewarded for their novel tactics. There's only one light in the street that leads to the petit bourgeois headquarters. There's also only one light on inside. There, Francisco Javier de Anxos relaxes among the sumptuous mahogany furniture and velvet cushions. The lamp is identical to those that have been sent from the east. The ends justify the means, and our means are very, very justified. It's difficult to not believe him when he offers an inviting seat by his side. He shall be recognized for this, increased petit bourgeois political strength, or not all is fair in love and war, salty petit bourgeois, and reduced political strength. I'm going to reduce their political strength. I don't see the Progressive Party as something I need a lot of help from. It's going to potentially goof our... Yeah, that's going to goof our bureaucracy. That's okay, though. We will build some more bureaucracy. Where do we want to build it? Where have we got people available for work? I'm going to build it up in Estremadura. 4 levels should do it, but we'll do a couple more in Alentejo just to make sure we've got a little bit of a buffer. Obviously, that's going to cost us a pile of cash, but that's okay. Alright, no one seems interested in stepping in at present, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think I can basically win this war. Maybe we'll do some more imperialism around here as things go on. Maybe we'll see some opportunities. And yeah, no valid war goals. Okay, I'm conquering the whole country. Alright, just making sure. Just making absolutely sure that's what I'm doing. We've had an Uluru in every game that we've played, basically, and I've been really pleased, actually. So when I do this, investment pool does continue to increase in size. I think 2 million in credit is not that bad. We got another Hell on Earth event. We're going to launch an inquiry. Again, I don't need that rubber super bad, so it's not it's not some kind of great tragedy. Wow, these units are taking forever to get where they're going to try and get. You know what? I didn't put my fleet over there. That was a mistake. Whoopsie doodle. Alright, so it might take me some time. What's their war goal? War reparations. Alright, so that's not going to be a problem. That's going to hopefully not be a problem, at least. I should get these armies... There's the war kicking off. I got the entrenched front. I'm going to put these armies on rail transport. Oh my goodness, that's reduced their org. That's okay. It happens. The entrenched front. Heavy usage of trenches in the Portuguese Sunda Isles by Daniel Pinto has turned the land into a blasted hellscape. The stalemate can't last forever, however. And it's not clear what the next way forward is. Have you been out there in the trenches? It's less lonely than you think. You have friends everywhere. The rats will be with you day and night, and even when your mates die, they'll stay right there with you, just down below in the mud. You must entrench further, 10% devastation. Daniel Pinto gets trench rat. Or we can't let our defenses stagnate. 6k progress on defense and depth. I'm going to go for the second one. It's also going to inflict marginally lower devastation, but that doesn't actually matter all that much. The enemy is moving forward on this front. And I don't have any capacity to get forward there because I'm all on other fronts. I should have made the units go further faster. We'll see if they're able to actually take the territory, because they might not be able to. Again, a little hard to figure out what fronts are where here. But I'm hoping we're going to be able to get the occupation we need to get with 3 armies on different fronts. Bernard Rydell, exiled from Bali. Okay, cool. I did it. I'm the best. I'm the best. Oh. Alright, so that was cool. Infrastructure's looking good to go. Paraguayan mass immigration to Estremadura. Excellent. Let me see. Recently liberated. Zone Rouge. Okay, so that's changed up a lot of the things. Let me go ahead and normalize production methods, and then we'll see how that impacts things. Where are all these places? Oh yeah, there's a bunch. Right. So it might be good to start using rail transport in all of my... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What is going on over there? Great Britain, your flag. What on earth? They've become an autocracy. Great Britain, what is going on with you? But they're bouncing right back to census suffrage. That's extremely funny. Oh, my goodness. Enact migration controls to help the people not be mad. Oh my goodness, this is really funny. Britain. You dog. Alright. So, okay, so dial it back here. Finances are looking solid. Alright, how's the country? How's the country now? cool. Denmark wants investment rights, wants to grant us a... Denmark, are you... You're already a protectorate of Germany. No, thank you. I don't desire investment rights in you. Okay, so what do I need? What do I need for my economy? Let me see. I definitely need more shipyards. Unless my shipyards are... They're having trouble employing. And they're having trouble employing. Why? Can't find the laborers. Well, that makes sense. Can I do any production method modification? Well, no. This one is a... This one's outputting mana wars. That's not the one I'm curious about here. Alright, here we go. So, military shipyards. This building's fully employed. I can't go to the capital ships method because I don't have arc welding, and I'm not going to have that for a while. So first we'll queue that in. Next we've got... we need to output some more coal. Let's go to... Are there any colonies where we've got coal capacity? Yes, Vrystadt has coal capacity. Population is growing here. So, we got the infrastructure available. Let's go ahead and build it. And actually... no, that's not going to be productive. Rail transit might be. I'll think about that. I'll think about what the implications for that are. So let me see. What else? We're probably going to need more coal, frankly. And more textile mills. So let's go ahead and build up some textile mills. I think Alentejo is a good place. Oh, Alentejo doesn't have textile mills yet. Beira has some. Estremadura has some. We'll focus on Estremadura for the time being. Infrastructure is really, really solid for Estremadura. So, I think we can actually go for another dozen levels. Now, which one do we have outputting luxury clothes? This is the one in Estremadura. Alright, so we'll swap over methods for that. Finances are looking pretty good. This is a very manageable cost medium term. Sulu? I don't want it. I don't want it. So we got a little bit of infamy over here. Are there countries I could go after? There's a Seh. No, a Seh has a defensive pact with China. What about Bhutan? Bhutan's already a protectorate. Tidor has support independence from... No, Tidor is supporting the independence of Brunei. And that doesn't actually matter to me. Bengal is damaging relations with Tidor, so I could theoretically steal some territory over here if I really wished to. On the other hand, is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to spend my time doing? Bullying small countries in Indonesia? I know it's kind of the fashion. Like, I could grab Selangor. Luang Prabang isn't going to do heck all. I could sideways into a Seh. But I can't. Because I have a truce? No, can't find that out here. I can. Is anyone likely to step in? Not really. So I could, and if they've got a alliance with a Seh, I could use that to grab a Seh. I wonder if that's the right call, though. I think maybe I'll wait and try it again a little later. Russia's supporting Neged. Brazil is continuing to decrease in Liberty Desire. Oh, our prestige went up because our prestige went up because we ended up doing really well. Oh, interesting. What is going on here? Austria-Hungary is losing a war to Serbia. To Serbia and Germany. Well, that's fascinating. The partitioning of Austria and the creation of Greater Serbia awaits. Hey, you gonna, okay. You're playing a song, but you're pretending you're not. Ooh. You're once again a little low on bureaucracy. Let's go ahead and throw a few more government admins in Alentejo. Just to make sure that works. Why are we low on efficiency? Trade unions. Oh, the trade unions are working to rule right now. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. But, you know, it is what it is. Volton Sintong. Bobangi Uprising. Selangor. What if... I would love to steal a subject, but I don't think I can get one. Chitral. I'm going to declare neutrality over in Chitral. I don't think that's going to affect anything. Wow, we got a lot of things popping off over here. Lots of people are trying to shoot at each other. Fascist Senegal. Goodness. Oh, and I got a 4th Portuguese army. We'll just go ahead and get rid of this army. That's going to put the Union Ejército Portugués. I think the Marina Real Portugués is going to get itself a new expansion. So monitors are 2030. Torpedo boats are 4030. So maybe we'll go ahead and build 15 levels of torpedo boats. That would be too much. Maybe we'll build less than that. That's 9. And then, do I want ironclads? Do I want more ironclads? I think I want 5 more ironclads. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll go ahead and throw these in above the textile mills. That's going to get them done pretty fast. And that'll keep our prestige going up. Because once again, I need to keep my prestige going up so that I don't lose my ability to hold Brazil as my as a subject state. I think at this point, oh no, I am back at medium government wages. Cool. Right. Yes, I've got decisions available. Oh, I can survey a skyscraper. Survey the Panama Isthmus. Theoretically, New Grenada, theoretically, you've got a defensive pact with Spain. Maybe not. It would be a nice shot in the arm if I could get it, though. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will go for the Panama Canal. That said, I got some events happening. The Great Portuguese Niger Delta Flood. The riverbanks have burst all over the state of Portuguese Niger Delta, destroying homes and taking lives on an unprecedented scale. It swept away everything, homes, belongings, and of course lives. How can one calculate the sum of the tragedy? The state will have to deal with it on its own, 40 devastation and chance of a famine, or we should put some money into relief, 24K. Urgh, that's so much. They'll have to deal with it on its own. A foreign manifesto. The recently translated works of Gamba Marimbo, a Democrat aligned with the armed forces, have become popular within the movement to enact state atheism. The relationship has developed to the point of Gamba Mirambo, openly endorsing the movement. And for a whole large class, there is no other road, especially for a nation so eminently practical as the Portuguese. The great thing is to get the working class to move as a class. That once obtained, they will soon find the right direction. and all who resist will be left out in the cold with small sects of their own. I'm okay with our struggle being an international one. I don't see state atheism as an issue. Spread thin. The limited political resources of the industrialists have made the group's leadership question its membership in both the Anti-Spanish Association and the Portuguese-British Fellowship. And for office supplies, on average, the auditor turned a page to the relevant entry and ran his eyes down the column, 300 crowns per month. For the man who sat across from him, the world was beginning to spin. You're certain? And 1,200 for work-related travel expenses. Excuse me, he managed. Can I have a copy of that manifest? I need to meet with my colleagues at once. There's no reason to remain in the Anti-Spanish Association. Members of the Portuguese-British Fellowship. Membership in the Portuguese-British Fellowship is no longer useful, or abandoning either would be unwise to reduce political strength. I'm gonna boot them out of the Anti-Spanish Association. I don't even know why I have an Anti-Spanish Association, to be completely honest. Those guys don't seem to be... I'm in great cahoots with Spain at this point. Ever since we divided the world, and I got this side and they got this side, things have been going great. That was like 200 years ago now. This is really interesting. I've never seen an actual French commune happen. Alright, I'm going to stop improving relations with the French commune because I don't need to be. I can afford to keep my my influence close to... Hey! Who's getting... Spain? Curse you, Spain! Stealing my 7th place marker. That's okay. That's okay. Let's, where have I got other naval bases? I got one in the Azores. That's cool. That's quite cool. Alright, let's go ahead and increase... You know what? We'll build up ironclads. Frankly, I'm doing this because I like round numbers. This is completely on the government's desire to keep the numbers round. And you can take that to the polls. Oyo wants a defensive pact. No, thank you. I don't wish to get drawn into anything with you. Belgian Niger is a dominion of Belgium. What an interesting situation. Trade agreement with the French Commune, absolutely. I would love that. I love that all my hyper-traditionalist groups are in the lobby that likes the communards. That's very funny to me. Extremely funny, in fact. Oh, hey, Circassia finally became a puppet. Oh my gosh, it would be really funny if Great Britain annexed this territory. I don't think they will, but it would be very funny. Alright, so there's Open Hearth process. I'm going to immediately flip over to that. This is going to really increase our steel output. And hopefully this will solve our steel problems. It's not going to make them unproductive. We'll go to water tube boiler. They don't like that. It's going to really significantly increase coal prices. But steel is down to normal, which is pretty good. I wonder if I can increase the size of the construction sector. When I'm building, the investment pool does continue to grow. I'd be going pretty close to the sun if I did that, though. That's right. We did make it up to level 5 with that. I could go up to level 3 Social Security. Maybe we'll do that. 130. Nah, I want to have a buffer. Alright, so what else? Oh, I was going to switch up the production methods. We're going to have the Beira... Oh, I made a mistake. Let's build up a few in Alentejo. Let's build up a few... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build up a few textile mills in Alentejo, and we're going to have just these ones producing luxury clothes. That's the plan. And once we got vulcanization, we'll be able to have a good time using all our rubber to produce luxury clothes. So let me see. Population does continue to go up, which I'm pretty happy about overall. I should be able to increase pop growth in my politics somehow. But I'm a little bit maxed out on health right now. I can't get that higher because I got the church in charge. What about workers' rights? Nobody is necessarily interested in making workers' rights happen, but if I could do that, then I could get some real population growth happening. And that would be wonderful. I could become an even more reactionary state than I am now and establish a state religion, but I'm okay with where we are. The extra authority wouldn't necessarily be that useful. Standard of living is going way up. Shovash mass immigration, that's pretty nice. That's pretty neat. In any case, that is time for the end of the episode. We're nearly there with Brazil. If we can keep their liberty desire going down at a good, solid clip for another year or so, we can turn them into a dominion, and then we'll really be in business. Currently, we need 1.5 times the multiplier for a protectorate. If we go down to dominion, it's going to be 2 times, I believe. Let me check out one of my dominions to make sure that I'm right about that. Braganca. Yeah, 2 times. And we've got 2 times prestige handled pretty well, because they're at 313, whereas I'm at 781. And if I continue to increase the size of my navy, which I can continue to do, that number is going to go up. So, I think once we hit the next episode, we'll be able to turn Brazil into a dominion. And that might just be the end of our financial woes for a significant amount of time, because obviously Brazil's economy is quite large. So just to take a look here, we're getting a bunch from diplomatic pacts. Now, a big part of that is a bankroll from Great Britain, but we're getting 14k from Ethiopia, and their GDP is 19.2 million. Maybe it's a fraction of tax income. I think it is, actually. Even so, we'll deal with that at a later point. For now, I've had fun. I hope you've had fun, and I'll see you on the other side.